Hello, manifestors. Circumstances don't matter. If you are in the Neville Goddard's manifesting community, you have probably heard this expression. But what does it mean really? And when there is a reason to think that it does matter. So we are going to discuss this topic today. Before we do, please be sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel yet. If you like the video, like it and share the video as well, and also comment. I am always happy to read and reply to your comments. My name is Sylviane. If you need my personal help, I am a manifesting coach. I do one-on-one coaching and email coaching, so check the links down below. I also have a Facebook group where I share some valuable help as well. So why do we say that circumstances don't matter? Well, because first of all, the circumstances that you experience right now, it's old news, it's your old manifestation. Because as I have explained in many previous videos, there is a delay between your thoughts, your imagination, and what manifests from it. 4D is instant. You could close your eyes right now and be whoever you want in a matter of seconds. But 3D is a little bit slower. Okay, 3D, you think about something, you imagine something, you feel something, and then it will manifest in a matter of time. It will usually take as little time as possible, but it will always take some what we call time. There will always be a delay. So the circumstances that you experience today, even if they are complete opposite of what you want, well, they are your manifestation from your old man, as Neville used to say, your old personality, your old way of thinking. This is what you have right now in front of your eyes. Why does it take so long, you may ask? Well, think about it this way. Let's say you've discovered the Neville Goddard's teaching for a year, and you've been practicing your new personality, your new thoughts, your new view on the world for the past year. But you have been practicing the old way for 25 years, 30 years, even 10 years. Anyhow, no matter how old you are, for many, many years, you've been practicing your old way of thinking for a long time. And you've just changed your way of thinking for a few months or even a year or so. Well, it is only normal then that old thinking is going to stick a little bit in your 3D world. It's not that you couldn't change your circumstances very quickly. It's just that there's always some residues of our old consciousness. And this is why we are still manifesting the old story, because somehow, even if we feel that we are doing a good job, there is still that old personality of ours that is kind of sticking a little bit. And that happens to everybody. Most people cannot completely change that rapidly overnight from the old person to the new person. So this is why you are still seeing things that you do not want, even though you are doing a good job at changing your deep down beliefs. So don't get discouraged just because things have not changed yet. They are on their way. You just have to refine yourself until you see the new story appearing in 3D. But it doesn't mean that you are doing something wrong. It doesn't mean that it's not working. It just means that's how 3D works, and that's how it works when we are changing from the old us to the new us. It's gonna take a little bit of time for things to appear in the 3D world. Now, what could help you to change your circumstances much faster? Well, check your mental diet daily on an hourly basis. Avoid negative people. Avoid watching the news. Avoid watching anything that is negative in any shape, way, or form. Because whether you are conscious of this or not, it is brainwashing your brain in a not so good way. Let's put it like this. You know, I was talking yesterday with a client who told me that she rarely watch anything anymore because it doesn't match her new way of thinking. And I completely agreed with her because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not watching the news anymore. I know if there is something big I need to know, it will come to me. I'm not watching anything that is negative, even some type of movies and TV series that are completely based on the thinking that 3D is a real thing and that people can do whatever they want regardless of what I want them to do. I do not watch those things anymore. So my mind is completely clean from any pollution. I call this pollution. Any pollution sources that could make me forget of who I really am. This is my world. This is my reality. Therefore, I choose what enters my world. And in my world, there are no such things as the newscast or anything that reminds me of a world that is not mine anymore. Another thing you should do if you haven't done that yet is study Neville Goddard's work very deeply and read material that has to do with the teaching of Neville Goddard. If you do those things, this is going to help you to keep your mind out of those polluting ideas and beliefs of the society that we live in. And test your manifesting abilities. I always tell you this, guys. Test your manifesting abilities. Test it on other things that you don't have so much attachment to, especially if you are manifesting a specific person. If you are able to manifest anything else, some people are telling me I can manifest money, I can manifest even healing people, other people, but I can't manifest my SP. It's only because you have this attachment to your SP that is completely preventing you from manifesting that SP, because you have plenty of manifesting powers. But if you don't even know that you have manifesting powers at all yet, test it. And if you can manifest a feather, you can manifest a person. The only person that you need to convince of that, it's yourself. And also, of course, use your imagination and your affirmations about what you want, about your new reality. Affirmations, as I said many times, really help. I know they've helped me tremendously. Actually, affirmations helped me change my life. So do not disregard affirmations, because no matter what you hear out there from some other coaches that are against affirmations, unless you affirm your new you, your new life, your new experience, if you have been too much in that old way of thinking of yours, it's going to be difficult. There's got to be some type of tool that is going to help you, because sometimes we just can't be helped with just making the decision to be helped. Okay, we need tools because that's the way we are. It's not that easy for every single person, every single individual to just assume. And sometimes for some manifestations, it's easy to just assume, and for others, it is not, even for the same person. So positive affirmations, affirmations that confirm that your desire is yours, is super important. along with your imagination, you can definitely also have a few scenes that confirm that your desire is yours as well. So if you do all these things, it's going to help you to manifest a reality, circumstances that will match your desire much faster. Now, this said, about the expression circumstances don't matter, it is actually not completely true, because circumstances do matter in the sense that they are showing you where you are right now in your subconscious beliefs. So let's say you have been doing the work for like 6 months in a row. Affirmations, visualizations, imagination, you name it. And your circumstances being still the same, as in nothing has changed yet. You haven't seen a single movement, but also you don't even feel any different from the inside. Well, in this case, circumstances could matter in the sense that they are showing you that there is still some type of residue, maybe, of your old thinking that is still manifesting. In this case, let's use your circumstances to tell you that you need maybe to work on something that you have not been working on enough, or that there may be some hidden beliefs that you're not conscious of. A lot of times when I speak with clients, I can hear sometimes they say something and boom, I can hear one of those what I call white noise belief, which they were not aware of until I pointed out to them. That happened to me many times talking with clients. And I'm certainly not saying that to scare you or anything, or to make you understand or believe that you need a coach. I'm just saying this because it's just the truth. Sometimes until you speak to someone that can catch something from what you said and point it out to you, point it right back at you, unless that happens, sometimes it's very hard for someone to discover their own hidden beliefs. And that's why getting coaching can be very helpful, because it helps you in this way. And this is why sometimes people who are doing a wonderful job start really shifting after they have spoken to a coach. Doesn't have to be me, any coach, because somehow they realize something by speaking to another person that they could not realize on their own, no matter what. So anyhow, this said, yes, sometimes when circumstances do matter, is that because if you've been doing the work for a while and you're still not seeing results, it may be that your circumstances are showing you, hey, you are still in the old beliefs, or there might be still 1 or 2 hidden beliefs that you have not released yet. So to recap, yes, circumstances don't matter because they are all manifestation. So as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do and you are pretty sure that you are cleaning that old personality out of your mind and replacing that old personality of yours with the new one, don't worry about circumstances. Circumstances is manifestation of yesterday. Now, if you feel that by now you should see some movement, you should see at least some type of results, and you're not seeing any, in this case, circumstances might be telling you, hey, there is something that you are still believing, and that is why I'm showing it to you, because you still believe something that is completely blocking your manifestation. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's those sneaky white noise beliefs, very simple sometimes, very subtle, that are blocking the whole thing. And once we remove those, boom, our circumstances finally do change. So it could be both. Circumstances don't matter, and really they don't. You just keep on doing the work. Or it could be telling you that there is something that you need to change still. All right? It's up to you to find out which one it is. But I wanted to clarify this about the terminology that we are using. Circumstances don't matter. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, please let me know in your comments. Like the video, share the video, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And I see you next time. Bye bye for now.